You guys ready for your next comedian? This next comedian drove all the way here from McMinnville, if you can believe it. He kind of looks like the head CPA of the KKK. Please give it up for Sean Murphy.
What's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody? We good? How's it going, Covert Cafe? You guys are looking at me like, not quite sure about this guy. Is he one of us or one of them? And the answer is yes. People say I give off a coach energy. I'm not sure why, so I blow the whistle just to lean into it a little bit. It's part of my bit. Because I want to just set the, I want to get it out of the way. Yeah, okay, I look like a coach, but I am an accountant. I have a lot of education, so I want to blow past the assistant high school football coach bit, if y'all are okay with that. I've been doing comedy for about 2 years. I'm starting to recover from imposter syndrome, because you just eat shit so long that when people actually start laughing at your joke, you're like, oh shit, nice. Even my wife, on the way here, she's like, hey, go kill. And I was like, wow. She's sending me notes, you're doing well. She came to my show last week, which can only mean one thing. She got a boyfriend. She definitely has a boyfriend. I'm 47. I'm a straight, cishet man, Southern Democrat. Pretty much what the Pacific Northwest refers to as a redneck Republican. And I am redneck. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a redneck. I'm a redneck Francais, because I'm Quebecois. I'm a second-generation Quebecois from Canada. I'm the son of a firstborn immigrant into this country, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah, redneck Francais. I like to do work, that kind of stuff. Boom. We'll get past that. Let's see what I have. I love to cook. Anybody else love to cook? I love to cook. I've been working on some recipes. I'm working on a bolognese recipe. I know, right? Yummy, delicious. I get some local beef, local pork, saute it up, brown it. I like to use a little bit of spice, a little bit of Spanish paprika. Then I'll take an onion, I'll dice it up, and I'll put it in there. I don't want to brown the onions. I don't want colored onions, right? No color on the onions. Just translucence. Then I take some garlic, and I'm like, pow! On the cutting board with the back end of a knife. Flatten it out, put a little salt on there, drag it across, pulverize it. It's delicious. Then, this is very important, you take 2 cans of San Marzano tomatoes. And if I didn't mention this, I'm making a bolognese, but it's a fascist bolognese. So you take these 2 cans of San Marzano Italian tomatoes, you find a fascist, and then you bash their head in with them, so you pulverize them. And then you use that, and you want to make some extra pasta, because you're really going to work up an appetite by bashing their head in. It's pretty fun. It's good. It's good. Let's see. I feel like, I am. I'm a hunter. My grandfather was a hunter, so I take after him, He loved to hunt. He died hunting, actually. But in his day, though, he had to travel all the way to Europe to hunt Nazis. Not anymore. It's open season. Shoot on sight. Yeah, I know, right? Speaking of Nazis, Elon. I feel like Elon is proof that, you can have too much money. Trump is proof that nobody should have that much power, and J.D. Vance is proof that abortion should be legal. For sure. Speaking of abortions, I feel the same way about abortion as my parents, which they didn't really have an opinion on it, but they always told me that they brought me into the world so that they could take me out of it. So I feel like abortion is kind of like the same thing, it's just you're dealing with it before the kid gets annoying. It's a little less murdery. Are you down for another abortion joke? You sure? Okay. Because my wife and I were talking about this, and we feel like abortion might be a no-go soon, right? Kind of worried about that. Yeah. But we're both in our mid-40s, so we're kind of like, kind of dodged a bullet there. Because I'm not good with hangers. Let's see. I was thinking about, Trump when he came into office, or when he left us in his last time in office, right? He left us with COVID. We had to clean that up. Shitty economy. We had to clean that up. His second time in office, he's started out by releasing 1,500 parasites, wrecking the economy. It's really got me wondering, what's he thinking for the 3rd? Oh, I'm just kidding, y'all. We're not going to have any more free and fair elections if we don't do anything about it. I got a couple dead Nazi jokes I'll end with. You guys like dead Nazi jokes? Okay. What's the difference between a Nazi in World War II and a Nazi now? Fashion sense. Hugo Boss designed those uniforms. I feel like when they invaded, like people were like, they can't be that bad. Look how sharp they look. You know, these guys, they just have red hats with shitty lettering on it. You know. How do you make a dead Nazi salute again? I'm sorry. How do you make a dead Nazi salute? You don't. That's what makes a dead Nazi great again. And this is my last one. How do you celebrate a Nazi's birthday? Light them on fire and eat cake. My name's Sean Murphy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Brandon. Thank you, Covert Cafe, for having me.